So hi guys, welcome back to a bilateral series between New Zealand and England. It's the men's cricket. We are covering men's cricket after a long time. New Zealand and England are playing the first T20 of a three-match T20 series at the Hagley Oval in Christchurch. New Zealand have won the toss and elected to bowl first. So Phil Salt and Josh Butler are opening the innings for England. Matt Henry has the new ball in his hand and we are all in readiness to get started. Matt Henry is bowling the first over for New Zealand. Phil Salt is on strike. Here we go, first ball of the match. And that's leading edge and just over point. And Phil Salt gets off the mark with a single as well. So straight away some luck for Phil Salt here. Obviously it will be interesting to see how England will go about their batting approach. We have seen them play their bass ball approach. We saw them score 304 runs against South Africa in their previous T20 series. So we need to see whether that approach will work in New Zealand conditions. Straight away Phil Salt off the mark with a single. Now Josh Butler is on strike. And this has been a good opening pair for England actually. So this is the build-up to the T20 World Cup, which will be coming up in 2026, the men's T20 World Cup. The second ball coming up from Matt Henry. And Butler comes down the wicket as he flicked it towards the keeper. They're appealing. And the umpire says not out. The umpire says not out. I don't know whether there's any reviews available. Well, there's clear gap between the bat and the ball, so clearly that was not out. So a dot ball here. Third ball of the over coming up. And Butler goes big. How far? Far enough. First six of the game. What a shot from Josh Butler. That pickup shot which he plays so well. Clears the boundary. And Josh Butler is on his way with his first six and the first six of the game as well. Oh, that's edged and has it carried? I don't know, the keeper was diving forward. Tim Seifert, the keeper. Now if that has carried, that might be a drop catch. Yes, I think it's just about carried there. That could have been the first wicket of the game. Don't know whether it landed short of Tim Seifert, but it's another dot ball. 7 runs from this over, still 2 balls left. It's a T20 match, it will go aggressively. That's defended again. It's towards covers. They're picking up the single. Oh, there was a chance of directed. They're coming back for a second as well. Overthrows. Oh my goodness. Extra run conceded through the overthrows. So a couple of runs. Is it couple of runs? No, actually they have only picked up the single actually through the overthrows. I think they were not. I mean, there was an overthrows, but I don't know. I don't think they. Actually, I think they didn't want the run, but because of the overthrows, they completed the single, isn't it? Yeah, they have completed the single because of the overthrows. So Phil Salt is on strike. Last ball of the over. Oh, and that's an inside edge, and the catch is taken, is it? Was there an inside edge? I don't know, but they're saying not out. So another dot ball to finish the over. So many things happened in that first over itself. 8 runs came from that first over and England are 8 without loss after 1 over. So Jacob Duffy will be bowling the second over of this innings for New Zealand. Obviously the 3-match T20 series, it's going to be electrifying. Men's cricket as well, men's T20 bilateral series. Josh Butler is on strike. First ball of the second over. Oh, it snips away a little bit after pitching and beats the outside edge of Josh Butler. Dot ball to start the over. Jacob Duffy has been a really good bowler actually, a number 1 bowler for New Zealand in T20 International. Some early wickets, it will be really good for New Zealand. And now Butler comes down the wicket in the air towards covers, and Butler picks up another single. So Phil Salt is back on strike. Well, that shot is pulled away, it's in the gap. Going towards deep square leg. And Phil Salt picks up another couple of runs. There's good running between the wickets from Phil Salt. He keeps the strike as well. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Goes for the pull, it's a top edge, could be out, it is, catch taken by Mark Chapman at deep point, and the first wicket goes down here for England. Jacob Duffy picks up the breakthrough. As always, it's always Jacob Duffy, isn't it, with those breakthroughs for New Zealand. And Phil Salt has to go. That is a huge wicket actually for New Zealand, because we have seen how destructive Phil Salt can be when he gets going in T20 cricket. He has in fact scored the fastest century by an English batter in T20s as well in the previous T20 series against South Africa. So he can be so dangerous. But he's gone early now. Phil Salt is gone after scoring just 3 runs from 4 balls. And England are 11 for 1 after 1.4 overs. So Jacob Bethel is the new batter to the crease for England, coming in at number 3. A huge wicket for New Zealand here. Obviously they could have had the wicket of Butler as well, but I think the catch didn't carry. There was a few slices of luck for Butler in the first over, but this time around Phil Salt has been dismissed. So 2 more deliveries left in this over from Jacob Duffy. He is coming over the wicket to Jacob Bethel. Jacob bowling to Jacob. And it's edged it towards short third man. Good fielding at short third man. Another dot ball from Jacob Duffy. The last ball of the over. Looking to drive, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball to finish the over. So just 3 runs came from that over, including the big wicket of Phil Salt. And England are 11 for 1 after 2 overs. So Matt Henry now continuing into his second over, and that's flicked away again by Butler towards deep square leg, and picks up another single to start the over. So this has been a good start for New Zealand. Actually, they lost their previous T20 series against Australia, unfortunately. But I feel that England is comparatively, if you compare England and Australia, England are always behind Australia in international cricket. We have seen that quite a few times. So maybe, just maybe, New Zealand might fancy winning against England more than against Australia. The second ball coming up in this over. Looking to drive there, Bethel, but not able to make connection. It's another dot ball. Good bowling from Matt Henry. He's been one of the best bowlers for New Zealand for quite a long time now, in all three formats, to be honest. The third ball of the over coming up. Oh, again back of the length, and Jacob Bethel not able to put back the ball. It's beating the outside edge on regular occasions now. Current run rate is only 4.80. Remember, this is not an one-day international. This is a T20 international. So the pressure can get to you very quickly. Only 1-6 in this innings so far. Only 1-6 has been scored in this innings so far. No boundaries yet. That's driven this time towards covers, straight to the fielder. Another dot ball. The two more deliveries left in this over. This is really good bowling here from Henry. Oh, coming down the wicket there. Jacob Bethel looking to cut it away probably. But again, so that extra bounce from Matt Henry. And Jacob Bethel not able to make connection. He's still not off the mark after facing 6 balls. One more delivery left in this over. What an over this is from Matt Henry. Just one run coming from this over. Last ball of the over. And it's on the pads. Flicked away by Jacob Bethel. Finally gets off the mark. Coming back for the second. And yes, they have made it comfortably. So Jacob Bethel is off the mark with a couple of runs to finish that over. 3 runs came from that over. And England are 14 for 1 after 3 overs. So yes, Jacob Duffy now into his second over, and that's a wide down the leg side to start. Wide signalled by the umpire. So Jacob Duffy has to reload that one again. That's flicked away by Butler towards deep square leg, and Butler picks up another single. second ball of the over coming up. And Bethel pulls it. I don't think he's got hold of it, but it clears the fielder at short mid wicket. It won't go for 4 either. And Jacob Bethel will pick up another couple of runs. Got it high on the bat there, Jacob Bethel. Struggling a little bit for form. Obviously, he's new to international cricket, but he has announced his arrival with some really good knocks before. That's another swing and a miss for Jacob Bethel. This is fantastic bowling here from these new ball bowlers of New Zealand, Matt Henry and Jacob Duffy. And Bethel goes down the ground, and I think it's gone all the way. It has, finally. Finally, Jacob Bethel connected one of the middle of the bat. It sailed over long off for 6. Second 6 in this innings. We have still not had any boundary in this innings, but we have had 2 sixes. First 6 for Jacob Bethel. And that's shot this time. It's pulled away again. It's wide of the short mid wicket and into the boundary for 4. So the first boundary of the innings. First 4 of the innings comes to the bat of Jacob Bethel. So the first boundary of the innings comes at the bat of Jacob Bethel, little too short. And finally Jacob Bethel getting his timing right. 14 runs from this over. Last ball of this over now. And that's driven down the ground. And Jacob Bethel calls Butler for the single and completes it. The single to finish that over. 15 runs came from that over. And England are 29 for 1 after 4 overs. So Matt Henry now is continuing into his 3rd over. Jacob Bethel on strike. And Bethel hits it at top edge. This should be out. This should be taken. It is. Matt Henry completes the catch and Jacob Bethel has to go. I think he was looking to go after everything there. That's not. You cannot hit every ball for boundaries and sixes, isn't it? Inevitably you will mistime one, and that is exactly what happened there. Was going for the pull shot. Once again Matt Henry bowling that short ball, testing Jacob Bethel with a short ball, and Bethel miscued it and has been caught and bowled by Matt Henry. So Jacob Bethel is gone after scoring just 15 runs from 13 balls, and England are 29 for 2 after 4.1 overs. So the England captain Harry Brook is the new batter to the crease. He can also be really destructive. But New Zealand has started well here. 2 early wickets in the power play. So here comes Matt Henry now. Second ball of the over. Harry Brook on strike. Oh, looking to flick it away. Appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. Can you go for the review? Or is it sliding down leg? 2 reviews left for New Zealand. What are they going to decide? They can go for 1 review now. They are going for the review, I think. Yes, they have gone for the review. So we need to have a look at this one now. We need to have a look at this one upstairs. Is it sliding down leg is the big question. Maybe just sliding down leg. Even the umpire's call will save Harry Brook. Pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets missing. That is exactly what we were saying. It's sliding down leg. So the decision is not out and Harry Brook survives. New Zealand have also lost their review. So they only have 1 more review left. So third ball of the over coming up. Brook comes down the wicket, goes for the drive. And then misses it. Another dot ball from Matt Henry. Oh, looking to flick it away. It was up in the air. I think it was some bat and pad involved in that one. But it's landed short of the bowler as well. And what an over this is. Wicket and 3 dot balls. Harry Brook is not having a clue on how to play this. Two more deliveries left in this over. And that's full again. It's driven down the ground to mid-off. It's another dot ball. This is fantastic bowling here from New Zealand. They're tying England down at the moment. Harry Brook has still not got off the mark after facing 4 balls. One more delivery left in this over. So last ball of the over coming up. Oh, it's pulled in the air. Harry Brook found the gap, found the boundary. So after 4 dot balls, finally Harry Brook got one of the middle of the bat and hits it towards deep mid wicket for 4 to finish the over. So 4 runs came from that over. Harry Brook gets off the mark with a boundary. 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Jacob Bethel, and England are 33 for 2 after 5 overs. So now the new bowler into the attack for New Zealand is Kyle Jamieson. A really good bowler actually, no doubt about that. Josh Butler is on strike. And Butler picks it up. It's in the air, down towards deep mid-wicket, 1 bounce, 4. What a welcome to the crease for Jamieson. Butler welcomes him with a boundary. And a boundary to start the over here. Pressure straight away on Jamieson. So second ball of the over. And Butler goes for that scoop shot which he has been playing all career long. And picks up another boundary here towards deep fine leg. Back-to-back boundaries to start this over. And when Butler is in this mode, it's really hard to stop him. So back-to-back boundaries to start this over. Third ball of the over coming up. And that's a slow ball. Butler hits it down the ground towards mid-off and picks up another single. It's already 9 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. This is the aggressive nature of Butler. So Harry Brook is back on strike. Oh, that's back on a good length. Defended back to the bowler. Good delivery from Jamieson. Another dot ball. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Slow ball flicked away by Harry Brook and mid-wicket as well. Harry Brook picks up another single. So Josh Butler is back on strike. The last ball of the over. Slow ball again. It's flicked away by Butler towards deep square leg and picks up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over. The power play has been completed. England are 44 for 2 after 6 overs. So there's a bowling change here. Mitchell Santner is the new bowler into the attack for New Zealand. Josh Butler is on strike. So the power play completed. Straight away some spin. And a quicker delivery there, driven towards covers by Butler. Dot ball to start the over. And it's flicked away this time by Butler. Looking for the second, and they come back for the second. Good running between the wickets from Butler. Couple of runs for Josh Butler. The 4 more deliveries left in this over. Butler back on strike. Another quicker ball is punched through the offside and will pick up another single. And this time Harry Brook flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So back to Josh Butler now. 4 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. That's driven by Butler towards deep extra covers. Picks up another single. This is a really good over here from Santner. Is firing it in. Only 5 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over. And Harry Brook swings leg side. It's towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 50 comes up for England with that single. 6 runs came from that over, and England are 50 for 2 after 7 overs. So Jimmy Neesham is the new bowler into the attack for New Zealand. Harry Brook is on strike. The 8th over of this innings. And straight away Brook goes down the ground and he goes all the way for 6 over long off. Jimmy Neesham into the attack and welcomed by Harry Brook with a maximum to start the over. What a shot from Harry Brook. And now Harry Brook goes for the paddle shot, but not able to make connection there. And it's not given as a wide because maybe Harry Brook moved too much across his stumps to play that paddle shot. Third ball of the over coming up from Jimmy Neesham. And Brook goes again. He's picked it up and that's gone massive. Massive into the stands over deep square leg. Second 6 in this over. But Harry Brook, he's enjoying a little bit of Jimmy Neesham here in this over. Two sixes in this over already. That's a slow ball flicked away by Harry Brook. A fielder comes around at short mid wicket and does well. Harry Brook picks up another single. Harry Brook has that pickup shot. He plays that pickup shot really well. He can place the ball beautifully. Even in test matches, we have seen the way he hits sixes. The way he hits sixes in test matches, Harry Brook finds unconventional ways of finding the boundaries. That's driven again by Butler this time towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So 14 runs have come from this over, still one ball left. The last ball of the over. Now it's bowled him. Neesham strikes back and gets the big wicket of Harry Brook. Inside edge onto the pads and onto the stumps. What a crazy over. This is 2 sixes in this over. 14 runs from this over, and then Neesham picks up the big wicket of Harry Brook as well to finish the over. Inside edge onto the thighs, back onto middle stump, and Neesham gets his revenge. Harry Brook is gone after scoring 20 runs from 14 balls, and England are now 64 for 3 after 8 overs. So 64 for 3 after 8 overs. New Zealand have picked up 3 wickets. Tom Banton is the new batter to the crease for England, and Mitchell Santner is continuing into his second over. And Butler swings leg side, swings it down the ground to long on, and picks up another single to start the over. And now Tom Banton drives it straight to covers. A dot ball from Mitchell Santner. Santner has been really good bowling those tight lines and tight lengths. Always the new batter to the crease will struggle, will take their own time. That's a quicker ball again, driven straight to covers again, another dot ball. Really good bowling from Santner. And this time Tom Banton goes inside out. And the deep extra covers will come around, and Tom Banton gets off the mark with a couple of runs. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. And now Banton comes down the wicket, flicks it leg side, and picks up another single. So last ball of the over now. Now another really good delivery. Keeps it wide outside the off stump Santner. Butler can only hit it back to the bowler. What an over. Dot ball to finish that over. 4 runs came from that over. And England are 68 for 3 after 9 overs. So Jimmy Neesham continuing into his second over, and that's a full delivery driven down the ground by Banton. Picks up another single to start the over. So Josh Butler is a set batter at the crease, batting on 26 from 19 balls with 2 4s and 1 6. Second ball of the over. Oh, defended towards point. Dot ball from Neesham. We are almost reaching the halfway mark in this innings, and England are struggling here. Need to at least push towards 150, 160. There's a slow ball flicked away by Butler. Picks up the single, looking to come back for the second, but can't come back. Have to settle for the single. I think it's 1 leg byes as well. Is it leg byes? Yes, leg byes signalled by the umpire. But Tom Banton is back on strike. And now Banton gives himself room, hits it in the air, just clears mid-off. Just clears mid-off. And goes into the boundary for 4. So Tom Banton picks up his first boundary. Took a risk there, and the risk paid off. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Tom Banton is also up and running with the boundary. And that's on the patch. It's flicked away straight to the field at square leg. And it's another dot ball here. Still a very good over from Neesham. There's 6 runs coming from this over. Much better over than the previous over, which was expensive. But still he managed to pick up the wicket of Harry Brook in that over. So last ball of the over now from Neesham. And Banton gives himself room, drives it towards covers, and there was a chance of a run out there. But Tom Banton has made his ground for a single to finish the over again. 7 runs came from that over, and England are 75 for 3 after 10 overs. So at the halfway mark, England are 75 for 3 after 10 overs, and it's also the time for the drinks break. So we come to the end of the drinks break. Mitchell Santner is continuing into his third over. And Banton comes down the wicket, hits it high. Has he got enough on it? No, he hasn't. Catch taken. Catch taken by Jimmy Neesham at long on. And another wicket goes down here. Tom Banton also has to go. And Mitchell Santner, as he always does, you cannot keep Mitchell Santner away from taking wickets. He pulled his length back. I don't think that was the right length to go for that shot. Tom Banton didn't get it to the middle of the bat. And it was a miss-hit. Catch completed by Neesham at long on. So the 4th wicket goes down for England. Santner picks up his first wicket. Tom Banton is gone after scoring a run of ball 9 runs. And England are 75 for 4 after 10.1 overs. So how many times we have seen straight away after the drinks break a wicket falling? Again, first ball after the drinks break, Mitchell Santner breaks the partnership and picks up the big wicket of Tom Banton, and England are really struggling here, to be honest. Obviously Josh Buttler is still there, but he's running out of partners. Sam Curran is the new batter to the crease, and I think that is a good decision to send Sam Curran, because a left-hander against a left-arm off-spinner might be a good matchup. as far as Sam Curran is concerned. So Sam Curran, it is new batter to the crease. Santner now coming around the wicket to Sam Curran. Quicker ball, and Sam Curran flicks it leg side, straight to the fielder. Dot ball from Santner. That's punched down the ground, and Sam Curran gets off the mark with a single towards long on. Obviously, still some batting left. Jordan Cox is another fantastic batter actually. He played so well in the 100 tournament, so he will come in next. Obviously, 3 batters left probably. Braden Cars can also bat. Liam Dawson can also bat. They're all bowling all-rounders. That's another beautiful delivery there, driven by Butler straight to the fielder. Another dot ball. Mitchell Santner again showing why he's one of the best white ball bowlers going around. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Looking to drive there, drives it straight to point, and Butler picks up another single. As you look at the batters to come, Braden Cars, Liam Dawson, Adil Rashid, they can all bat, but they are all bowling all-rounders. Jordan Cox is a proper batter, left to come after this. The last ball of the over. And it's a quicker ball. It's punched down the ground by Sam Curran towards long on, and picks up another single to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Tom Banton. And England are 78 for 4 after 11 overs. So Michael Bracewell now is the new bowler into the attack, and Sam Curran drives it straight to covers, and they were looking for the single there. They've completed the single eventually. So it was such a quick single, a fumble by Mitchell Santner at covers, and it was such a risky single to be honest in the end, but they have made it back. Single to start the over, and now Josh Butler is back on strike. The second ball of the over now. Michael Bracewell is also not a bad bowler at all. That's flicked away again. It's on the pads. And Butler flicks it away leg side and picks up another single. So 2 singles to start this over. Michael Bracewell is also not a bad bowler at all. And here he has all his full quota of 4 overs left. Mitchell Santner still has 1 over left after this. So, I mean, still 4 overs left from Bracewell and Santner combined. Well, Butler comes down the wicket, hits it high in the air. I don't think he's got enough on it. The fielder comes around and takes the catch. Another one goes. And it's a big wicket of Jos Buttler as well. And England are falling apart here in Christchurch. Michael Bracewell strikes and picks up the big wicket of Jos Buttler. He was the set batter at the crease. And even he is gone now. And England in all sorts of problems. And they have lost their fifth wicket here. New Zealand have been fantastic in the field, particularly that man, Matt Henry. He can bowl, he can field, he can do everything. He can even bat towards the end. And another wicket going down here for England. Jos Buttler is gone after scoring 29 runs from 25 balls. And England are half the side are back in the shed now. England are 81 for 5 after 11.3 overs. So Jordan Cox is the new batter to the crease for England, and this we were talking about him. He is such a great batter. He played so well in the 100. Has flicked away, gets off the mark with a single here. Jordan Cox towards deep mid wicket, but they've lost the big wicket of Jos Buttler. So much pressure building with all these quiet overs. It makes these batters play a shot, and eventually they are holding out to the fielders. And now suddenly it's looking like the last recognized batting pair. This obviously still Brydon Cars can bat, but they're all bowling all rounders. That's a leading edge. Lands short of covers. Another dot ball. One more delivery left in this over. What an over this is from Michael Bracewell. Just 4 runs coming from this over, including the big wicket of Jos Buttler. Last ball of the over. And it's driven again down the ground by Sam Curran towards long off. Picks up another single to finish the over. What an over. 5 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Buttler. And England are 83 for 5 after 12 overs. So Kyle Jamieson is back into the attack here into his second over. Had an expensive first over, conceded 11 runs. The Sam Curran is on strike. And it's on the pads, flicked away by Sam Curran. And picks up another single to start the over. So can we see something special here from Jordan Cox with 8 overs remaining in this innings? That's a slow ball. It's driven in the air, just short of mid-off. Wow, what is happening here to these England batters? They're surviving. They're living dangerously with the bat. Another wicket here, and it exposes the bowling all-rounders. Braden Cars and Liam Dawson will come after this for batting. They are all bowling all-rounders who can additionally bat. We don't know whether they can contribute much with the bat. The third ball of the over coming up. And that's driven down back to the bowler again. That's for another dot ball from Jamieson. So another good over here for New Zealand. Just one run from this over so far, and somehow both these batters have to find a way of scoring some boundaries. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. It's another good Yorker, digged out towards covers. This is fantastic bowling from Jamieson. He's mixing it up, bowling the slow balls and then bowling the Yorkers. What a bowling attack this is for New Zealand. Seriously. Fantastic stuff. 2 more deliveries left in this over now. Oh, another good Yorker. Jordan Cox looking to guide it away to third man probably, but not able to make connection. So 4 consecutive dot balls from Jamieson. Still 1 ball left in this over. Neil Wagner is in the commentary box, another former New Zealand legendary fast bowler. He is there in the official commentary box as well. So last ball of the over coming up. And it's on the pads. It's flicked away. Flicked away by Jordan Cox. Is it off the bat or off the pad? I don't know. But picks up the single to finish the over. 2 runs came from that over. Excellent over from Kyle Jamieson. And England are 85 for 5 after 13 overs. So Michael Bracewell continuing into the attack and starts with a dot ball again to Jordan Cox. Jordan Cox has played 7 deliveries, scored only 2 runs, struggling a little bit, and as I said, Michael Bracewell is not a bad bowler at all. And this time Jordan Cox hits it down the ground, pick up another single. So Sam Curran is back on strike. And has driven again. It's towards covers. And Sam Curran picks up another single. Plenty of time since the last boundary was scored in this innings. Oh, that's another fantastic Yorker. Jordan Cox flicks it leg side and picks up the quick single. So 3 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. Oh, that's tossed up. Sam Curran goes for the big shot, slices it. Oh, lands just short of short third man. And Sam Curran picks up another single. What an over again here. Just 4 runs coming from this over. Sam Curran going for the big shot, getting the outside edge. The ball landed short of the fielder at third man. So last ball of the over coming up. Jordan Cox on strike. And Cox hits it down the ground to long on. Will pick up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over. And England are 90 for 5 after 14 overs. So Mitchell Santner now continuing. And that's cut away by Jordan Cox, straight to covers. Dot ball to start the over. Mitchell Santner now into his last over. Brought back into the attack. He is having figures of 1 for 13 in his 3.1 overs. And the spin attack of New Zealand is looking really good. Second ball of the over now. Tossed up again, and Jordan Cox hits it offside towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. It's been 28 balls since the last boundary has been scored in this innings, and in a T20 international, that is going to cost the batting team. Third ball of the over coming up. It's a quicker ball pulled again straight to short mid wicket. Another dot ball from Mitchell Santner. Again, just 1 run coming from this over. This is fantastic squeezing from the New Zealand bowlers. Michael Bracewell still has two overs left after this. So you think that Bracewell will bowl 2 out of the remaining 5 overs after this over. Well, Sam Curran goes down the ground. I don't know whether he's got enough on it. He has, in fact. What a shot. So finally, England have broken the shackles. Sam Curran breaks the shackles, clears the boundary. The first 6 for Sam Curran in this innings. It's boundary after nearly 5 overs for England. And this time it's a quicker ball. Sam Curran hits it down the ground to mid-on. And another dot ball from Santner. 7 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of Santner's spell as well today. Last ball of the over. And Sam Curran pulls it away. It's straight to short mid-wicket. Again, good fielding. Another dot ball to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over. And England are 97 for 5 after 15 overs. So Jacob Duffy is back into the attack. He still has 2 overs left. Picked up the big wicket of Salt. And that shot is pulled away by Jordan Cox towards deep mid wicket. And picks up another single. Jordan Cox still struggling for timing. And now Sam Curran is back on strike. Sam Curran can be dangerous with the bat. No doubt about that. The second ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's guided away towards short third man. And Sam Curran picks up another single. Again the fingers rolling over the ball. Slow ball from Duffy. And Jordan Cox is back on strike. He moves across the stumps, paddles it away, past short fine leg for 4. 100 comes up for England, and finally Jordan Cox picks up his first boundary of the day. Nicely moving inside the line of the ball and paddling it away for 4. Shot again. Jordan Cox pulls it away. Are they going to come back for the second? No. The short square leg fielder comes around, does well. Another single for Jordan Cox. This partnership is now 23 from 25 balls, and I think they're going to push towards 150, 160 from here, which still might not be enough to defend. But I think the pitch is assisting the bowlers a little bit. Sam Curran is on strike now. Curran helps it on its way. It's past the keeper, and that will go for 4 as well. Second boundary in this over. A little bit angling towards the pads. It's given us 4 leg byes, in fact. But 4 runs added to the total for England. So one more delivery left in this over. 2 boundaries in this over. Obviously one of the bat, one of the pad. However you get it, it's boundary nevertheless. Last ball of the over. And Curran goes high in the air. Now this should be a catching opportunity. Should be. Oh, put it down. Goodness me. New Zealand have been fielding really well today. Jacob Duffy has put it down off his own bowling. Oh my goodness, that should have been the end of Sam Curran, but instead he has picked up the single to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over, and England are 109 for 5 after 16 overs. So still 4 overs left in this innings, and how much can England push for? Can they push towards 150? I don't know whether that will still be enough, because teams back themselves to chase down 150, 160 these days in T20 cricket. Required run rate is only 8 and 7 runs per over. One big over here and there in the run chase will tilt the run chase towards the chasing team. So England have a job on their hands here. So Kyle Jamieson now is back into the attack as well. He also still has 2 overs left. Sam Curran is on strike. Oh, and the shot is pulled away by Sam Curran. but towards deep mid wicket, picks up another single to start the over. So Jordan Cox is back on strike. Oh, that's a good Yorker, wide Yorker. Dot ball from Jamieson. Aiming that wide line and bowling the Yorker perfectly there. Jordan Cox is feeling the pressure. He's batting at a strike rate of 75. Oh my God, I think the rain has, I think it has started raining. It has started raining at the Hagley Oval in Christchurch. So the rain stops play. Unfortunately, it was looking so good, the game. Well, if we only thought that it's raining in Colombo in the Women's World Cup, it's raining here also now. The covers are coming onto the field, and this is not a happy sign at all in any cricket match. You always want the match to get... you always want the match to happen fully, but I think it's raining a little heavily. So the covers are coming on, and there's a rain interruption now. So England are 110 for 5 after 16.2 overs and a little bit of trouble, pushing towards 150, 160 here. Meanwhile, the rain has interrupted play. So we'll be back again once the situation improves and the rain reduces. So until then, please stay tuned for further updates. So hi guys, actually the rain has stopped. It's already resumed. I didn't even notice that thing. Just now I noticed that it has been resumed. So Jordan Cox has been dismissed here. Kyle Jamieson has picked up the big wicket of Jordan Cox. The 6th wicket has gone down for England and they are really struggling here. Struggle continues. Because Jordan Cox was looking for the big shot but couldn't clear the boundary and has holed out. So Braden Cars is the new batter to the crease. And it's back of the length. It's guided towards deep third man, and Braden Cars gets off the mark with a single. Braden Cars is still capable with the bat, no doubt about that. Sam Curran is back on strike. It's looking really slim. It's looking really tough for England now to reach even 150 because they are just keeping on losing wickets here. Liam Dawson and Adil Rashid still left to come. The last ball of the over coming up from Kyle Jamieson. And it's a full delivery. It's driven through the offside towards deep extra covers and Sam Curran picks up another single to finish the over. So 7 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Jordan Cox. And England are 116 for 6 after 17 overs. So 3 more overs left in this innings. Matt Henry it is, bowling the 18th over. And that's slashed away by Sam Curran. That'll go for 4 towards deep covers. Exactly what England needed. Boundary to start the over. It's Sam Curran who finds the boundary. Pressure straight away on Henry. So a boundary to start the over. Can Sam Curran take England to a competitive score? Second ball of the over coming up. That's a full delivery. It's flicked away again by Sam Curran towards deep mid wicket. And they're coming back for the second chance of a run out. Oh dear. The throw was a little too slow and the batters have completed a couple of runs. Sam Curran keeps the strike. That is the important thing from England's point of view. Sam Curran is a much bigger hitter compared to Braden Cars. The 6 runs from the first 2 balls of this over. It's full again. It's flicked away by Sam Curran. It's towards deep square leg. And they're looking to come back for a second again. And yes, good running again. Couple of runs completed. So 4-2-2. Good start to this over. 8 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. Still 3 balls left in this over. So Sam Curran is back on strike. It's a full toss and Sam Curran drills it straight to covers and picks up another single. So Braden Cars is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's a slow ball. He's uppercutted Braden Cars, but not enough power in it. It goes 1 bounce to deep third man, and Braden Cars picks up another single. So 10 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Once again, the slow ball bouncer from Matt Hendry into the wicket. That's really good bowling. So last ball of the over coming up. And Sam Curran slashes it away. It's over the top and will fire up. Oh my goodness, the catch is put down. At deep extra covers, is it Tim Robinson who has put it down at deep extra covers, and Sam Curran survives again. Picks up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over, and England are 127 for 6 after 18 overs. Dear oh dear, New Zealand are normally such a good fielding unit. You won't see them drop these many catches. Second catch going down of Sam Curran today. And still two more overs left in this innings. So Sam Curran still there. That is an important thing for England. So Kyle Jamieson is bowling the penultimate over for New Zealand. Oh, and that's a wide down the leg side. Wide down the leg side to start. So Jamieson has to reload that one again. Sam Curran is going to be dangerous here towards the end of this innings. No doubt about that. First ball of the over. Oh, that's a good Yorker inside edge. Good fielding. Good keeping by Tim Seifert. And a dot ball to start the over. Obviously, a wide was also bowled. But the first ball of the over is a dot. Sam Curran is still on strike. And Sam Curran knows that he has to do the bulk of the scoring here for England. Well, it's a no ball as well. No ball, free hit. What is happening here to New Zealand? Kyle Jamieson has overstepped the line. Free hit delivery coming up. So wide followed by a no ball. Not a great start to this penultimate over. So here comes the free hit. And Sam Curran swings it leg side. I don't think he's got enough on it. It will go 1 bounce to deep mid wicket. And Sam Curran comes back for a couple of runs. A couple of runs to start the over. At least this is a legal delivery. So 5 more deliveries left in this over. The second ball of the over from Jamieson. And that shot is pulled away again by Sam Curran towards deep mid wicket. Can only pick up a single this time. So Braden Cars is back on strike. Still 10 balls left in this innings. They can still push towards 150 from here. Oh, that's a good Yorker. And Braden Cars digs it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. A fantastic Yorker there from Jamieson. So despite that, despite that wide and no ball, this has been a relatively good over from Jamieson, but still 3 balls left in this over. Sam Curran is back on strike. Sam Curran will be looking to find the boundary. And now Sam Curran looks to go for the paddle. Appeal for LBW. Finger goes up. And finally they have the wicket of Sam Curran. I think he'll surely go for the review, but I think that's dead in front. Should be out, and Jamieson strikes back. It's a big wicket of Sam Curran as well. Was looking for the paddle shot. But I think that's dead in front, to be honest. And I think England have gone for the review only out of desperation there. Surely straight in front. Is it pitching in line? If it is pitching in line, yes, it's dead in front, surely. The only thing to look at will be whether it's pitching in line or not. I don't think there's any bat involved in that. No bat involved. It's a flat line as the ball passes the bat. So we'll go to ball tracking. No, it's pitching outside leg. That is exactly the problem actually. Over the wicket to left-handers. The decision will be reversed to not out. That was the only question. If it is pitching in line, then it will be out. If it is pitching outside leg, then Sam Curran survives. What a lucky day this is for Sam Curran. 2 catches have been dropped of him, and then now an LBW decision also being overturned. But I think England went for the review more out of desperation there. But rule is a rule, isn't it? Pitching outside leg is not out. So Sam Curran has also picked up the single, so I think Braden Cars will be on strike with 2 balls left in this over. Sam Curran was all halfway walking back to the pavilion, and then he's made his way all the way back as well. What a lucky day this is. So in fact, he hasn't taken the single, so he'll be on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's his day today, Sam Curran. That's a slow ball going for the uppercut, misses it. Another dot ball. What an over this is from Jamieson. There's 6 runs coming from this over. Despite the wide, despite the no ball, have to really appreciate this over from Jamieson. 1 more delivery left in this over. Sam Curran is still struggling actually. Just 1-4 and 1-6 he has hit. So last ball of the over from Jamieson. That's a full toss. It's flicked away by Sam Curran towards deep mid wicket. Can only pick up the single to finish the over. What an over from Kyle Jamieson. Just 7 runs came from that over. And England are 134 for 6 after 19 overs. So there was a wide, there was a no ball, but still Jamieson held his nerve and bowled a really fantastic over. And now I think Jacob Duffy will be bowling the last over probably for New Zealand. Three quality pacers for New Zealand: Matt Henry, Jacob Duffy and Kyle Jamieson. So Jacob Duffy it is with the last over. Sam Curran on strike. Now swings and misses. Dot ball to start the over. Umpire doesn't give it as a wide. Sam Curran is not happy. Jacob Duffy targeting that wide line. Starts the over with the dot ball. 5 balls left in this innings. Sam Curran has been extremely lucky in his innings. 2 catches have gone down. LBW decision has also been overturned against him, so he still has an opportunity to finish the innings well. That swung again, leg side, it's in the air towards deep mid wicket. They'll surely come back for the second. Yes, they have. Couple of runs for Sam Curran, keeps the strike. 4 more deliveries left in this innings. Sam Curran has scored 33 from 31 balls with 1 4 and 1 6 at a strike rate of 106.45. Even he is struggling. Every other England batter has also struggled in this innings, no doubt about that. So 4 more deliveries left in this innings. Here comes Duffy again. Oh, that's in the air. Could this be a catching opportunity? No, it lands safely again and it goes for 4 as well. Yes, it's gone for 4. So finally Sam Curran manages to find the boundary amidst all the chances which he has got. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Sam Curran is trying to provide a good finish for England here. Maybe push them towards 150. Full toss and Sam Curran puts it away for 6. That is a massive hit. Missed his length there. Jacob Duffy bowled a full toss on waist high. I won't say waist high, but thigh high full toss. And Sam Curran just helped it on its way for 6. And this is a good finish for England. So 2 more deliveries left in this innings. Can England get to that 150 which we are talking about for a long time? Sam Curran finally managing to hit a 4 and a 6. Jacob Duffy missing his length twice. So here he comes again. Sam Curran still on strike. Can he hit another one? Should be wide, I think. Yes, this time it's given as a wide. So Jacob Duffy has to reload that one again. He's feeling the pressure because Sam Curran is on the attack. Every batter will be on the attack, isn't it? It's the last over, last 2 balls of the innings. But New Zealand have got themselves to blame. They should have taken the catches of Sam Curran when it came to them. If they had gotten rid of Sam Curran, maybe they could have restricted England to less than 140. Because Sam Curran is any day a big hitter of the ball. Here comes Duffy again. And Sam Curran slashes it. It's in the air. Is there any fielder there? It clears the fielder. They'll come back for the second surely. Another couple of runs for Sam Curran and they've come towards 150, but I don't know whether this total will be enough because New Zealand will still back themselves to chase this down. 150 is a kind of an in-between total. Sam Curran is on 45 now. A 6 will take him to his half century. Last ball of the innings from Duffy. And Sam Curran swings, edges, past the keeper into the boundary for 4. A boundary to finish the over, boundary to finish the innings. And the 150 comes up for England eventually. Sam Curran finishes on 49 not out from 35 balls. And 19 runs came from that last over from Jacob Duffy. And England finished their 20 overs on 153 for 6. At the end of that 20 overs, it's been a struggle for England actually. But Sam Curran in the end had his luck. 2 catches going down, LBW decision reversed, and he ends up with 49 not out from 35 balls. But if not for Sam Curran, if New Zealand had taken their catches against Sam Curran, maybe New Zealand could have restricted England below 140 also. But still, I think this is a good bowling performance from New Zealand. If you look at it, Butler scored 29 runs, Harry Brooks scored 20 runs, Jacob Bethel scored 15 runs. But unfortunately, England just couldn't get that momentum in their innings which they were looking for. And in the end, they have finished with 153 for 6. So the target for New Zealand when they come out to bat will be 154 runs to win from their full quota of 20 overs to win this match and go 1-0 up in the 3-match T20 series. If you look at the New Zealand bowlers, every bowler has picked up a wicket today for New Zealand. That is a really good side, but Jacob Duffy was a little expensive towards the end. Kyle Jamieson and Matt Henry, superb bowling performance. Even Mitchell Santner as well. Michael Bracewell and Jimmy Neesham, everyone bowled really well, helping New Zealand restrict England to 153 for 6 at the end of their 20 overs. So New Zealand need 154 to win. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, actually some sad news actually there was this innings. Sorry. Yeah, just switched on. Yeah, hi guys, welcome back again. Some sad news actually innings break was going on, but unfortunately the rain came in and once again the rain interrupted play. I was also hoping that the rain would stop anytime soon because there was an initial rain interruption as well in between the first innings, and after that the resumption happened. But unfortunately, the second time around the rain became too heavy, and it delayed the start of the second innings. And just before declaring no result, I mean the cutoff time for a 5-over match was 3:03 p.m. IST. So we thought maybe, closer to 3 o'clock, it looked like the rain had stopped, but then again, suddenly the rain returned, and then match had to be called off. So the first T20 between England and New Zealand has been washed out here in Hagley Over in Christchurch. The match has been abandoned. But obviously, this is not a big tournament like a World Cup. It is only a bilateral series. Obviously, still 2 more T20s left to be played in this series. So I think New Zealand will find themselves unlucky because they have restricted England to a chaseable total of 154 runs. New Zealand would have surely fancied themselves to chase this total down and win this match, but unfortunately again the rain played spoil sport. We have seen rain playing spoil sport in the Women's World Cup. We are seeing rain play spoil sport in this bilateral series as well. Any day, nature is above everything else. But let's hope that the next two T20 internationals between these two teams happen fully. But for now, the first T20 has been washed out. There's no splitting of points. It's just a bilateral series. So it now becomes a 2-match series from the start of the second T20 because only 2 more T20s left to be played. So there's also a chance of the series getting squared as well. So that will be interesting to see. And the match has been abandoned here. We'll be back again to cover the future matches of the Women's Cricket World Cup in 2025 from tomorrow onwards. So until then, take care guys, cheers and have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.